Course, Haley Lapointe and Kevin Skarupa keeping you posted on some intense thunderstorms producing tornadic winds. That's right, rotation based on Doppler radar, and whether or not we have confirmation of that, we'll have to wait and see. But in any event, numerous severe thunderstorm warnings remain in effect. A new one in the last few moments in and around a good portion of Cheshire County until 3:30, including Hinsdale, points north and east to Keene, Alstead, Walpole, and just to the west of Peterborough and western parts of Hillsborough County. Also, another severe thunderstorm warning until 3:30 in and around the area from New London, points north and east to just south of, say, downtown Plymouth, and including all of the western and northern part of the Lakes region. Another cluster of severe storms in and around Franconia Notch up to Littleton and down through, say, Woodstock. All of these cells are moving off to the east-northeast at roughly 30 to 35 miles per hour, and Doppler radar is oh so active. You can see not only do we have the torrential rain, but so much lightning out there. You'll also notice on the warning label that there are words saying tornado possible. That means there's just enough rotation that if it continues to intensify and the spin continues to develop and become more pronounced, we could see a tornado warning issued. And again, that would be in the cells mainly north up towards Franconia Notch. So you're going to notice right now on Doppler radar that we have numerous bands of torrential rain ponding up the roads, at least an inch, inch and a half, maybe even 2 inches of rain out of some of these cells. And the lightning has just been so numerous, on the order of several strikes per second or two, approaching Bristol right now with this particular cell, and a little bit farther north, the one that also has a warning until 3:15 for Thornton and Lincoln, back through Wentworth. Those areas of disturbed weather are producing torrential rainfall rates and a lot of lightning. We also have an intense thunderstorm producing a severe warning just over the northern part of Coos County in and around Pittsburgh. You notice that has tornado possible, just meaning that there's just enough rotation in the atmosphere, and especially in that part of the state, for the potential for tornadic development. We don't have any tornado warnings. It does not mean that we won't see additional warnings during the next few hours. Basically, in the northern Lakes region, back to Plymouth Point south and west, Franconia Notch, far north, and yes, in the Monadnock region, seek shelter indoors. Whether it's straight line winds or rotating winds, it really doesn't matter. You need to be inside, away from windows, and preferably in the lowest interior room of your home. So a basement would be preferred. If you don't have a basement, again, it's an interior room on your lowest level, and yes, certainly away from windows. In addition to the warnings, there is a severe thunderstorm watch statewide until 8 o'clock this evening. Coming up at the top of the hour, another recap on all of the warnings and advisories. You can get a lot more up to the minute in terms of the warnings and where these storms are going with Futurecast and much more on our website and our mobile app.